I saw a tweet recently. Yes, I know, this is already off to a harrowing start, I'm sorry, but okay. I saw a tweet recently that said something along the lines of, people say I love you all the time in English, but in other languages the equivalent has so much gravity to it that it's very rarely spoken. I love you is overused and almost meaningless in English. The tweet implied that this was a bad thing, a tragic state of affairs, a sad linguistic monument to the emptiness of words. And, I don't know, do English speakers speak like this because they're repressed? Does this mean love is a throwaway concept to the Anglophone? Shouldn't we treat the word love with reverence? Is this flippancy with which we treat love and I love yous indicative of a hollow societal view of the concept of love? An empty shell with hearts drawn on it? I find it interesting to learn about how other languages express love. In many there are levels, different phrases to express different kinds and intensities of affection. I can get my 𝓉𝒾𝓈 out. That's a little device I invented. It's made of a freshly toasted waffle, a Game Boy camera, and 5 drops of pure respect for the troops. By troops here I mean dogs. I call them all the troops. Sorry if that's confusing. Anyway, I can get my 𝓉𝒾𝓈 out and get a wildly different reading with each phrase, a segmenting of love or like or whatever, and sure, it makes sense, doesn't it, that if your version of I love you is a super rare special thing that you bust out only in the most necessary circumstances, that then surely loving someone enough to say it is this beautiful, sacred, heightened thing. That it means when you express love to someone it's always important and a big deal and incredibly meaningful. It makes sense, and I understand why phrases and words that confer this in many different languages would have a special place in people's hearts. But I don't think saying I love you in English to your wife of 20 years, your sister, your cat, a discarded potato, a lost spider, a nearby drain, a crumpled picture of the dragon from Shrek, your annoying friend who has just sent you a crumpled picture of the dragon from Shrek, or a cool rock you saw, necessarily means that saying I love you has no weight, or is fundamentally less meaningful or inferior linguistically or emotionally. To me, I find it meaningful on a personal level the way in which the English phrase I love you works. Its flexibility is part of what makes it special to me. I like being able to express the kind of love that'll make me cry when I see a weirdly shaped animal and it reminds me of someone I love, and how much I love them, and oh my god, why am I crying because of this one weird duck? This is a hormonal assault on the senses that I just do not need when I'm looking at weird duck pictures. But also it's so great, and there are real happy tears coming out of my face while I'm looking at this duck. Because of love. Wonderful. I like being able to express that feeling with the same words I use to express that I think a cake tastes pretty good, or that I appreciate a friend's bad joke, or that I really enjoyed watching a video of a screaming frog. I love their screams so much, their beautiful chaotic hell screams emanating like the war cry of a mythical forest god from their tiny bodies. I love you screaming frogs. I love having these levels all rolled into one phrase. I love being able to tell a relative stranger that I love them because they said something mildly nice, because even though the I love you there is a flippant one, it means something to me to say it. It's like doing that thing when you kind of pat someone on the shoulder, but you hold it there for a second just to let them know through this little, mostly incidental, familiar touch that it does have substance to it. That you're there and you're real and you're there and you love them. And it lets me say I love you and mean it exactly as much as I want to, as much as I feel it without any sense of having to hide that or be worried about how it comes across, because it's a phrase that I guess I ascribe a specific level of meaning to in each occurrence in my own mind, but that also remains appropriate in the variable nature of its interpretation. And I think the same sort of thing can be said for a recipient of an I love you. Sometimes hearing it from someone you don't know that well, regardless of how flippantly they invoke it, can make you feel loved and cared for, because regardless of intensity, it's still love. It still gets to mean something. I think the sliding scale of what the phrase means in English kind of perfectly reflects how we feel love, and how we feel things in general. Feelings are these weird waves that rush and swell and dip and crash against the cliffs. Maybe an I love you is just like that. It's everything, it's nothing, it's whatever. It's flexible and always moving and all-encompassing in a way that can be comforting or amazing or silly or serious. Maybe there are too many, maybe we throw them out like confetti and it's a waste and they lie on the ground getting trodden on. But maybe we need all those English I love yous. Maybe every last one is a reflection of all the little and huge ways we feel connection with other people. Maybe it's great to throw out the I love yous like you're standing on a riverbank blowing dandelion seeds everywhere. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's great. Because I don't think saying I love you all the time stops it from being special. It just means you don't have to be afraid to say it. It means it can mean exactly what you need it to. And maybe it means a lot. But truly, English is a beautiful language because you can say, "Hey, you filthy little goblin," and it can mean, "I love you."